What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Manchester City Liverpool preview video. Where the first I want to talk about Arsenal losing to West Ham United. How do you feel about the title race? Because that result takes the pressure off a little bit from Liverpool's shoulders, because going to Man City and having the threat looming that if Liverpool lose to Man City, the gap will be just 2 points between Arsenal and Liverpool. That would have been massive. It's still a really big game, and Liverpool can't really afford to lose that, because that would give the momentum back to Arsenal, and it would also lift Manchester City and their maybe outside chances of the title. Thank you so much to all the birthday wishes that you guys left on yesterday's video in the comments. I truly really appreciate it, guys, and thank you so much for your awesome support. I always feel that Man City are never out of it until they are mathematically out of the title race, because Man City are probably the only team in the Premier League who can win all of their remaining games. But Liverpool have this title now in their hands firmly, because Arsenal started with Mikel Merino up front, Nwaneri and Leandro Trossard, and that attack was very important against a very organized, very well drilled, well structured West Ham team. And I give huge credit to West Ham. They nullified and restricted Arsenal to very few clear chances. Arsenal only had 2 shots on target, the same as West Ham actually, even though Arsenal had a lot more of the ball. The expected goals was pretty similar. Arsenal having 20 shots and only creating 1.2 xG was criminally low. So that shows how well West Ham defended, and also Arsenal were restricted from shooting from long range, and they had a lot of blocked shots or shots going off target. And Jared Bowen scored a brilliant header after Wan-Bissaka raced down on the wing and clipped it in. And the ball went over Declan Rice and Saliba. An absolutely fantastic goal by West Ham just before halftime. And Lewis Kelly getting his 2nd red card in a matter of a month is absolutely astonishing. Because Lewis Kelly is a young player. He's 17-18 years old. But he shouldn't get this many red cards. The first red card that he got a month ago maybe wasn't a red card, but this was an absolute stonewall red card. I don't even know how the referee gave a yellow for that, because Mohamed Kudus was already clean through. He took a long touch after dispossessing Lewis Kelly. What is Lewis Kelly doing? Trying to dribble at the halfway line as the last man. And Lewis Kelly clearly first pulls Kudus back, and then he trips him up, cleans him out. And Kudus was through on goal. With his pace, and David Raya, the Arsenal goalkeeper, was so far out of his goal, Kudus could have even chipped him and scored. So the referee gave a red card, and that killed a lot of Arsenal momentum, because after the red card, of course, Arsenal couldn't create much. Ben White had a great chance at the end, which he shoots wide. Now, Nwaneri, not sure how to pronounce the name, went off injured as well. So if Arsenal have to start Raheem Sterling, Merino and Trossard in the next few games, that would be absolutely devastating for Arsenal's title hopes, because that is not an attack who will score many goals against organized, well-drilled defenses. Arsenal only had the Leicester game before this, where they had such a weak attack. Before that, they had still Kai Havertz. And Arsenal not signing a striker and then Kai Havertz getting injured probably killed the title hopes that Arsenal have left. And Arsenal have Nottingham Forest, Man United, Chelsea, Fulham and Everton coming up in the Premier League. So those are 5 very big games until the beginning of April. That's when maybe Martinelli will come back, and maybe in April Bukayo Saka will come back as well. But Arsenal are in desperate need of attackers, and they have most of their attackers out injured. So this is an absolutely glorious chance for Liverpool to build a lead big enough that will last until the end of the season. If Liverpool beat Man City, that would be such a huge statement in this title race. Liverpool already made a lot of big statements. We beat Man City already at home 2-0, but that was a different Man City without spending 200 million, and also Man City in terrible form. This Man City is in much better form, even though they lost to Real Madrid home and away. They beat Newcastle 4-0 with Marmoush scoring a hat-trick, so maybe Haaland will start, maybe not. We don't know that yet. Haaland picked up an injury in that game and didn't play against Real Madrid. But Man City at home is super dangerous, and Liverpool haven't won away at Man City in the Premier League since 2015, since Jurgen Klopp's first season, I believe. Liverpool haven't won away at Man City, so this is a bogey ground for Liverpool. And of course, Man City were multiple times champions in those years, pipping Liverpool twice by 1 point to the title. So Liverpool have a lot of hurt against Man City built up. And Liverpool now have a 91.7 chance to win the title according to Opta analysts, and Arsenal have 8.2. And Man City have a very outside 0.8 chance, but Man City would need Arsenal and Liverpool to totally collapse, and they would need to win every single game, which is very, very unlikely, but still it's going to be very, very interesting. And Man City will not be the favorites against Liverpool. But as I said, with Man City pipping Liverpool to the title, especially that season where they won with 98 points, Liverpool had 97 points and not win the title. I mean, only 4 times did any team collect more points than 97 points in English football history. And Liverpool would have won the title in 133 seasons of English top flight football, except maybe 3 or 4 seasons with 97 points, which is absolutely amazing. Pep Guardiola against Jurgen Klopp was a clash of titans, and Jurgen Klopp left, and he must be feeling frustrated seeing Man City collapsed just after he left. But this could be the dawn of a new rivalry, Arne Slot against Pep Guardiola, because Pep Guardiola just recently signed a new contract, so he will probably stay at Man City. And now Liverpool have 61 points, Man City only has 44, but if Man City beat Liverpool, they will have 47 points, and if they win their game in hand, they will have 50 points, so the Man City could cut the gap in theory to 11 points to Liverpool. With 12 games to go, that still should be enough for Liverpool to finish above Man City and of course above Arsenal and win the title. But this is a huge game for Man City as well, because they will definitely want to finish in the Champions League places in case they don't get relegated. We will see what that verdict is at the end of the season probably. But Man City still have Bournemouth, Chelsea, Newcastle, Fulham and Aston Villa behind them within touching distance. Even Brighton are just 7 points behind Manchester City now. So Man City would definitely need 2 points in this one, so they will be very, very motivated. And Liverpool will need to watch out for Doku and Savinho running at Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson, because Liverpool's fullbacks aren't defending well enough. So Liverpool definitely need to watch out for them. And I just remembered that Manuel Pellegrini was still the Man City manager when Jurgen Klopp beat Man City in the Premier League at the Etihad. That's Liverpool's last league victory against Man City away from home. So 2015, 10 years, the last time Liverpool won in the Premier League away to City. And this is the first time since the August 2021 that Man City are not favourites at home in the Premier League, in any league game. And that's credit to Liverpool, and that also shows how far Man City have fallen. Liverpool have a chance to win 39%, Man City have a chance to win 35%. So Liverpool have a bigger chance of winning than Man City, but Man City haven't been favourites, as I said, for the first time. This is when they haven't been favourites at home against any Premier League side since August 2021, which is absolutely amazing. And even though Man City have a dreadful season, they are still the second top scorers in the Premier League with 52 goals, and they also have taken the second most shots in the Premier League, but they only have the 4th highest expected goals behind Liverpool, Chelsea and Bournemouth, interestingly. Erling Haaland started the season on fire. He hit 10 goals in his first 5 league games, but since then, of course, Man City have slowed down. Erling Haaland have slowed down as well. And Man City had a terrible middle of the season where they suffered 4 league defeats in a row, and I think they lost like 7 of 8 league games. But since then they picked up their form. They have won 5 of their last 7 Premier League games, drawing one, losing one, scoring 10 to 22 goals to boost their numbers a little bit. But even though the Man City are on course to finish on 79 league goals this season, which is going to be probably Pep Guardiola's lowest scoring Premier League season, Man City usually scored between 90 and 105 goals in the Premier League under Pep Guardiola. The last time they scored in the low 80s was 2021, and Liverpool lead the Premier League scoring the most goals with 10 more goals scored than Man City. For context, Liverpool haven't outscored Man City in a league season since the 2012-2013 season. Wow, that's 12 years! 12 years! The last time Liverpool outscored Man City. That is amazing. And it shows what a fantastic season Liverpool are having, how below par Man City have been, and also what a fantastic season Mo Salah is having, because Salah has 49 goal contributions in all competitions, and he has 24 goals and 15 assists in the Premier League, which is absolutely crazy as well. So Mo Salah already has more contributions than the whole Premier League season, 39 goal contributions. And he needs just 5 more goal contributions in the last 12 games for Salah to break the Premier League record for goal contributions, so goals and assists added up in a 38 game Premier League season, which is absolutely crazy. And of course Erling Haaland is the second when it comes to goal contributions, with 27 goals and 3 assists in all competitions this season when it comes to Premier League teams. The main problem is Man City's midfield and defense. Man City already conceded 35 goals, which is astonishing because they have the 10th best defense. So their defense is mid-table mediocrity. In terms of conceding goals, 9 teams conceded less goals than Manchester City, which absolutely blows my mind. And the most concerning for Man City is that they are conceding 1.4 goals per game on average, meaning they are on course to concede 53 goals by the end of the season. And that would be the most they have conceded since 2007-2008, which is a long time ago. That's almost 20 years ago. And only Arsenal have a better defense than Liverpool, with Liverpool's defense having been shaky in the last 2 or 3 months. So the big question is, how well will Liverpool defend the Man City attack? And hopefully Liverpool's attack will be as good as always, and Salah hopefully can score. Salah loves scoring against Man City. He already has 13 goals against Man City in his Liverpool career. So I'm really looking forward to the game. Let me know how do you see it unfolding in the comments below. Come on Liverpool, let's beat Man City. I think the key battle will be the midfield. If Liverpool can dominate Man City's midfield, which is pretty weak this season, then Liverpool will have a lot of joy. And Liverpool need to be on it defensively. We can't let Haaland and Marmoush get too many chances. And Liverpool need to take their chances, because Liverpool will get chances against Man City, because Man City will attack. And I hope that Arne Slot will figure out a brilliant tactic against Pep Guardiola, because he figured out a great tactic in the home game. Hopefully we will be on it from the minute 1 and start the game well, and Liverpool have a great chance to win this game, take a giant step towards winning the title, because this is Liverpool's hardest game remaining, at least on paper. So let me know how do you feel about it and what do you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching guys. See you later guys. Goodbye.